Like once you hear that click and that door lock, it's like it's over. It's like shit. Like I can't even get out. Like I'm really stuck in here right now. I cried my first night. That was the only time I cried. And I think I stood here for like 2 hours. I was like, there's no way that I'm in jail right now. Like, and I just kept looking around. And I was like, after a few hours, I was just like, wow. And I remember when I went and sat down and I just cried. I was like, damn. You know, this is a real taste of, you know, not having your freedom, being controlled, you know, being in this system. You know, just not being able to be human. I just probably ruined my life. Like, it was literally like the beginning of the end. Right there after that door click, I remember that. That day that I got in trouble, I was supposed to come home right after school. And I told my mother that I was gonna go to Gallery Place, I was gonna go get some Chipotle with my friends, and I was gonna come home. I went to Chipotle with my friends, and I did not come home.
Out of nowhere, we seen this guy just coming down the path, like, and then, you know, some of the guys just started jumping on him, and then it just took place after that. After everything went down, the guys basically, like, you know, they beat him up pretty bad, and they robbed him. And we literally, like, standing, like, right here. And so we like, damn, you know, what to do now? Like, you know, so we turned around and we walked back to the train station. Like, I knew I was wrong. And even though that I didn't physically involve myself in the altercation, you know, in the eyes of the law, and being old enough to understand what happened, I was responsible for what happened because I didn't take the initiative to change what was going on, or at least try to stop it. You know, I was a bystander, and I was there.
I knew no black man in my life that had ever successfully finished school or went on to college, if that, or, you know, lived a life where they didn't get in trouble and they weren't incarcerated and they, you know, they weren't in trouble with the law at some point in their life. And with the College Success Foundation and with the Thurgood Marshall Academy, they both took a chance. And that's honestly what it was. You know, they both took a chance. Both foundations knew my history. They knew where I came from. Them having the, you know, I guess say the love of God, you know, to take a chance and allow me to attend their school and giving me the opportunity to pursue this scholarship, it really changed my life. And I could go to college. I could have money to pay for college.
I think just being able to go to school was really powerful for me. I can say I was probably one of the first black men to leave my neighborhood and go to school. And was successful, stayed in school. My first day on campus I was actually excited, I was happy. I was really proud. I couldn't believe that I was like really in school, like I really made it. I was like 400 miles away from home. And it was just mind-boggling. I think being away and being culture shocked, I think that's what I needed also, having a culture shock to really show me, like, you know, life isn't just DC.
Amazing education, amazing experience. It's like a dream to my mom. I think I've taken my mom on about every emotional roller coaster that I could take her on. She's done with the amusement park. So I've had my highs, I've had my lows. We've been in the middle. Things have been good, things have been bad. And I think we are at the part in the story where we're about to leave the amusement park. She's had her fun. You know, I got in trouble when I was younger. You know, I gave her stress. I put the gray hairs in her head. And now I came to school, I got good grades. I studied abroad, I've taken advantage of opportunities. I've motivated my sister to go to college. My sister wasn't really interested in going to college, and without the scholarship, she wouldn't be in school either. So for my mother, this is, you know, the best thing that's probably happened in her life, to see her children have the opportunity to pursue a higher education.
I feel like it's been a long time coming. It's been a long 4 years. I learned a lot, I grew a lot. I feel like I wouldn't be who I was if I wouldn't have came here, had this opportunity to change my life. Yeah. It's only the beginning though. Only the beginning. It's first graduation. See y'all in 2 years, we get my master's. Yeah.
To have the opportunity for people to support me through my whole college experience, not even before college. You know, I was leaning on the College Success Foundation for support and for guidance. It's an indescribable experience. You know, I can't describe, you know, the love that I have for this foundation and the people involved with it. And it takes a group of special people to really be devoted to this type of work. And it's not as simple as just, you know, getting a scholarship and having some people to pat me on the back. You know, a lot of what I've gained has just been through watching. You know, really learning how to be a leader, learning how to be humble. You know, learning how to be a black man, learning how to be a man, learning how to treat women. There's so much that I've just gained through this foundation that, you know, doesn't just sum up into the mission statement, you know, sending, you know, inner city kids to school with some support. Like, I have a network of individuals. I've had the opportunity to do a lot of things, a lot of cool things, and I haven't been exposed or been able to be involved with anything as righteous as this. And I think what I can take from it is to make sure that I do something with my life, wherever it is, no matter what my career is, to make sure that I could pass along what I've been given. It's just a learning process. So some people learn the hard way. You know, some people smart enough and they could just get with the program immediately and they don't have to go through certain experiences, but it's all for the better good. You know what I mean? But you just want to make sure that you put yourself in the best position at all times. I made some wrong decisions in my life, but I feel as though I wouldn't have learned and I wouldn't have matured from the mistakes that I made, and it wouldn't have gave me the knowledge that I have today. You know, it's sad that I had to go through that route in order for me to, you know, to really find my way in life and to kind of like find my purpose, but I could turn on the news. Just look up some annual statistics about, you know, what young black men in DC are doing right now. Because more than likely, without the College Success Foundation, that's probably what I would have been.